HACCP Plan. HACCP stands for Hazard Analysis and Critical Control Points. I mentioned that earlier in the training. I can't remember which video it was in, but mentioned it at some point. This is our Jonny Almond HACCP process flow diagram. Essentially what this is telling you is how product moves through the warehouse. So truck shows up with product, receiving team takes it. That's the first step in the process. It goes into storage. We have storage for ingredients and storage for packaging. So ingredients move into the pre-cooked storage, which is the raw materials room. From there, raw materials go to the cooks. The cooks take the items out of that room, cook it up, and when they are done with it, it gets moved into bagging and packaging. Baggers take it and obviously package it, and then it goes into the finished goods / staging room, and when they are ready to ship stuff out, it goes through shipping. Some other areas in the HACCP plan. We have a hazard analysis for our raw materials and a hazard analysis for our process. Essentially, the hazard analysis is just going through and saying, okay, for our raw ingredients, what are the hazards at the receiving level? What are the hazards at the storage level here? What are the hazards at this storage level? What are the hazards in cooking? Well, cooking is the process, but there is still part of it is for being raw. What is the hazard analysis for the bagging process, for finished goods and staging, for shipping? We also have a HACCP team. We have a statement on food and distribution, a statement on intended use, and there's a section to sign in every time we have a HACCP meeting with the HACCP team. Main thing to note for our HACCP plan, we do not have any CCPs. This is highly important. So a CCP is a critical control point. Critical control points require a significant amount of paperwork, documentation, and follow-through. Basically, the only place that we would potentially have a CCP is based on our cooking process. However, as mentioned a few slides ago, with our microbiological time temp requirements, there is no need for that. Product physically has to cook at such a high temperature for such a high amount of time to even get close to being usable that there's absolutely no reason to have a CCP in our process. It far exceeds what it would need to be to make sure that it is safe for the customer. So thankfully we do not have any CCPs. It's a lot of paperwork that you guys would have to do, so if anybody ever asks, we do not have any CCPs. This is the HACCP team. Currently the HACCP team is comprised of Casey Britsky, the Chief Operating Officer, Carrie Zaremba, a Quality Control Specialist, Brianna Williams, the Office Manager, Production Manager, and SQF Practitioner, Rodney Clausell in Shipping, and Jack Eskelson in Maintenance. HACCP Plan number 4, Food and Distribution. So our product consists of nuts covered in a sugary coating. Our raw ingredients include almonds, cashews, pecans, peanuts, walnuts, pistachios, sugar, artificial flavors, and salt. The nuts, sugar, and flavorings are roasted with water in a gold metal pralinator. The sugar melts onto the nuts, and as the water evaporates, the coating hardens. Once the cooking is complete, the nuts are dumped into metal trays to cool. During the cooling time, any chunks or deformities are removed and disposed of. The nuts are then placed in tubs and moved to the packaging area. Once cooled, the water content of our products is very low. The sugar content is high, which deters microbial growth. We have 2 methods for packaging the nuts, the manual line and the auto line. In either instance, the nuts are dumped into a hopper and a scale weighs the appropriate amount, then the nuts are dumped into a bag and quick-locked. They used to be twist-tied, now they're quick-locked. They are then placed directly in a box or placed into a larger bag to be placed in a display setup. The boxes are labeled according to item and UPC number. The boxes are stacked on pallets and wrapped for shipping. All of our products are shipped via LTL carrier or parcel shipment at ambient temperatures. Intended use in consumers. The normal expected use of Jonny Almond products is direct consumption as a snack or treat. No further processing is required. It is sold ready to eat. If the consumer wishes, they may warm the nuts in the microwave, but they must remove them from the bag first and place on a microwave-safe plate. These instructions are printed on every bag. The intended consumers are the general public. Jonny Almond products are not targeted to a specific demographic. Consumers should use discretion when eating any hard candy if they know they have dental problems. We do issue a warning statement on every bag that nuts or balls of sugar may be hard and to please enjoy with caution. Now that you have completed this training, feel free to go ahead and take the test. The link will be in the bottom of this video. And let me know when you take it. Let the production manager know so we can update our training matrix. Thank you for participating and enjoy the rest of your day.